Have you been feeling this weird energy in the air lately? I know I have. And I know it's not the weather. I know it's not the change of season or anything. It has been playing a part of that because it has been a bit more gloomy. But in the past, like, I know that I've always kind of been excited and even more like I've had more of a positive energy during this time just because I love winter. But these past weeks, I've been feeling a big shift in the air, like, and it's been almost kind of like a push to go out of my comfort zone. And I felt the need to make a video about this because I felt like someone else needed to hear this, and I wanted to kind of, encourage you, hopefully encourage you to take that step, to take that leap of faith into making the proper changes that's going to make your life better. I know for me personally, I do have something that I've been kind of just weighing. It's been just weighing on me, and it's become such a part of me that I don't even really notice that it's been weighing on me. But I know that it's almost unfair to me to continue to carry this weight. And so for me, the calling has been that even though I'm gonna get my hands dirty, I guess, per se. I know it's going to benefit me for the long run, and like I feel like it's going to actually make things, it's going to get the wheels turning, and things are going to start feeling a lot lighter, and I'm going to feel a little bit more motivated, and just my mental health will most likely improve. I actually know it's going to improve. And so I wanted to sit down with you and talk about this because sometimes we stay in places or in situations where it's comfortable, but there comes a point where it becomes so uncomfortable to the point where actually, you have to get up and make those changes. It's almost kind of like when you're sleeping. Yes, you're resting, but after several hours, you actually are not really resting anymore. You end up waking up even more tired, more like sore. It just becomes very uncomfortable laying in bed for too many hours. I feel like you know what you need to do. And it might sound very scary right now to have to, thinking about the outcomes and the possible outcomes. And it's very easy for us to think of the worst, especially when you've kind of been on survival mode, trying to carry that weight that's been like almost unfair or imbalanced. But I was talking to my spirit guides last night, and they told me that it's actually going to be a very quick process. Like, this isn't going to last a long time. Like, once you make those changes, like it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable for the first few days or whatever at first, but it's going to settle in really quickly, and things are going to start flowing in very quickly, and you're going to feel more, your mental health is going to improve like drastically. But you need to go after that. You need to make those changes because staying in your comfort zone, it's becoming so uncomfortable, ironically. And so I feel like sometimes yes, it's so scary. Like, for me, I do fear making changes because, especially when it has to do with other people, or it's going to affect other people, or not in a negative way, but because, I'm making changes and there are things that I'm going to have to deal with other people. But for you, it might be that you need to make a change in your job, or career, or maybe it's a relationship or a family thing, but it's going to be uncomfortable. There might be some confusion, a bit of resistance, maybe a little bit of conflict. Maybe it might just get a little messy, just a little, not anything that you're going to have to take months to clean up after, or it's going to leave you even more like stressed, drained, or any of that. It's going to be scary for sure. It's going to be, but it's going to have very positive benefits for you, like, for sure. I know that. You just really have to jump into it and get through it. Anyway, so please get yourself out of that comfort zone. Please take that leap of faith. God has your back. And then whenever you feel a disconnect with God, sit down, close your eyes, take deep breaths, and try to reconnect back with God, because you're never alone. You always have your spirit guides with you, and God is always with you. But you have to remember to keep him in mind and know that every step forward you're taking is divinely guided, and not, it's not led towards something destructive for the self. What is destructive to the self is staying in places that are no longer serving you, that are stagnant, that are comfortable, that are too comfortable. And in order for us to see changes in our lives, see positive changes in our lives, we have to make the proper changes. We have to take the proper action. Don't be discouraged. Take that step forward. I know it's scary, but you probably have gone through much worse before, and sometimes maybe you even have had to make a decision before, made a change before. I'm pretty sure you have. And remember that when you made that change and it turned out well, you probably thought to yourself, why didn't I just do this a long time ago, right? So remember that. It's probably not that hard. It's probably not going to be as crazy as you think it is, because my spirit guide said it wasn't. My spirit guide said it's going to be a short-lived moment of confusion, uncertainty, and fear, but it's going to pass so quickly, and it's going to bring in the rewards for your courage, for the courage that you took. So trusting yourself, trusting your spirit guides that they're always with you. I hope to see you again. Bye.